Yeah, I'm crying again. I cried when I watched the first time. Like, it's so sad. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. And I realized I never really introduced myself when making these videos. So let me just say, my name is Kayla Way. I don't know what Kayla Way means. I just needed a name for this channel. But today we'll be reacting to The Last of Us. If you haven't really noticed, you barely can't see. You know, I'm dressed up as Sarah, Sarah from the TV show, the TV version. And obviously, if you can't tell, I'm a huge fan of this series, franchise, the game, all of it. I played the game multiple times, especially the first one. Like, I know the story, the back of my hand. Like, I just know everything. And, season 2 is coming up. And I am excited, but also very nervous because if you're part of the fandom, everybody knows how part 2 divided everything. You either hate it or love it. Honestly, there's really no in between. I love part 1. I think it's one of the best stories out there. It's literally my favorite story of all time. And I'm just so excited to see this again. Honestly, I haven't seen none of these episodes since it was aired back in 2023, which is pretty shocking because I really thought I was going to rewatch the show since then, but I never really did because I got distracted with other stuff. But I'm glad I decided to watch it right now since season 2 is literally right around the corner. I will be dressing up as obviously Sarah, Ellie, Riley. I wish I could do a Joel look, but I just don't know what I can do. I figured that out when I can. Let's get into the season, relive all these moments again. I would like to apologize for kind of saying stuff what's going to spoil what happened in the show. Like I said, I've seen this show already. I know the story already because I played the game a bunch of times. Be spoiling and saying stuff that was going to happen before the show actually showed the scene. I'm just apologize for that. So I would just like to apologize right now. Okay, if you enjoyed this video, comment, like, and subscribe, and suggest maybe anything else you'd like me to see. And I hope you guys enjoy this journey with me with season 1, and I hope you be here with me for season 2. Now let's get to it.
Yes, any kind of virus, but most probably something similar to influenza.
I think this is one of the best introductions you could do for this type of story.
Sometimes millions of people die, as in an actual war, but we always win.
You do think microorganisms pose a threat?
Oh, and absolutely.
Not bacteria, not viruses, so
Fungus. Yes, that's the usual response. Viruses can make us ill, but fungi can alter our very minds. Where do we get penicillin from?
fungus. Dr. Schoenheister, you're in distress.
Fungal infection of this kind.
You're not listening.
The world was to get slightly warmer.
Wait, is this fucking play about us?
Cordyceps burrowing into our brains and taking control, not of millions or billions of us.
And there are no treatments for this, no preventatives.
So if that happens,
We lose.
We lose.
The chills I get from this scene, like that scene is such a good way to introduce everything that's going to happen in the next 15-20 minutes. Oh my gosh, such a good intro, bro. I will be praising every little thing from this show. Sorry, I just love this story. And also, can we just talk about the intro, how they use the main theme from the game and all of this effects, like just too good. Too good. When I found out they was real, I was shook. I just hope it doesn't advance to get to humans, but I think they said it can't. I'm not sure. Cordyceps is a real thing. Who knows? We don't know there's a fungus out there that could do this. I hope not, because in this world ain't nobody surviving. I'm sorry, I have no hope for us. You know how crazy people are these days, and they're not smart. There's my twin. See, we look alike today. That's my twin right there. And the fact that it's canon that Destiny Child like Beyonce is in this universe. So if that's the case, that's me. All the celebrities are.
Where's the pancake mix?
Oh, was that? Yeah, it was. Sorry.
I was gonna make you birthday pancakes. I swear.
I don't really like pancakes.
Vitamin C.
I almost said vitamin D, but I'm so glad I didn't say nothing.
You get your homework done? Fractions?
How old are you again?
36.
Gonna have to wear diapers soon.
Who says I don't already? Shell.
Calcium.
Lovely.
Ah, it's so cute.
Tearing up our-
They're gonna last to the end, aren't they?
Still alive, you old
Oh, he loves you.
He's depending on me.
We could work a double.
Literally,
I'll bring back a cake, I promise.
This is crazy.
Jakarta. Where is that? Middle East? Doesn't ring a bell.
part of Asia isn't mutually exclusive with being a country, and in fact, it's the capital of Indonesia.
Finish up quick, we'll drop you off.
Your t-shirt's inside out.
Shit. Keep losing it.
Joel is a hard worker. But everything I love about just this whole opening is just us following Sarah. Like, we follow Sarah in the game, but you know, it's not that long, but we really like settling in like Sarah's like kind of daily life in the show. And that's why what happens soon hurts. It hurts a lot more than it did in the game, in my opinion. Because I was tearing up when I first watched this.
Connie was asking after you. Said you hadn't been over in a while.
Make him happy.
I could come by after school.
We got a lot of extra here. Y'all want some biscuits?
Dad, you love biscuits.
I do, but I'm on Atkins.
Every chance they had to avoid eating flour.
Conversation, put that out. Happy birthday to you.
I guess little scenes between Joel and Tommy kind of shows how easy for them to spread apart. The twitching, the little subtle things happening. Man, you can learn how to do good foreshadowing from this show.
20.
That's it?
Okay, 30.
20's good.
It's a spring.
All day. I swear.
Am I tripping? I've seen like that happen before in the game with sirens going in the background.
It's 3:15. We close at 7.
كنت عم بحكي على التليفون مع أختي. You should go home.
I feel like I remember subtitles showing that she said something about her family, something going bad in her country. I don't have the subtitles on this time, but I believe that's something they said.
Well, no, there was just a lot of police and stuff on the road today.
People out there need to get right with Jesus. 3 nails plus 1 cross.
Look at Sarah's face.
I was thinking we'd make some cookies.
Chocolate chip?
Raisin.
No, raisin cookies is not that good.
Be right there.
The girl in the background. That's creepy. Like, that's so scary. I'm surprised she didn't even hear that. I mean, she is pretty silent. Always listen to your pets. They know beforehand, before anything that happens. Man, they did such a good job just building up to the outbreak. Like, the game is quicker, but it's just, they really built it up in the show to really make you feel tense.
You locked the door for once. Good job.
She's scared.
Where's the cake?
Shh.
Come on,
I'll
man.
get us one tomorrow. You got me a present?
Swear.
All my life.
Such an adorable father-daughter duo.
Fixed it for you.
Did you?
What?
I don't hear anything.
That was lame. You're lame.
Yeah, I know. Where'd you get the money for this?
Drugs. I sell hardcore drugs.
You were never gonna do it for yourself, so.
Yeah, you're a good dad. You're hardworking. Joel deserved better.
Oh, this is the one with the deleted scenes. Don't fall asleep.
Of course I won't. It's riveting.
Yeah?
But I'm in jail. What's my fault this time?
I stepped in, knocked him out, cops show up. Look, it doesn't matter. You gotta bail me out.
It's Friday. You don't get me out tonight. I'm in here all weekend.
Man, Tommy would have been dead if he would never went. Here goes the trauma. This is where the trauma starts. And what is that is going green, though? What are they dropping? No, I live near an airport and I always hear planes flying over, but like hearing all of that, like constantly back to back, I'll be terrified. Like there's something bad happening. You like all of that, I'd be so scared.
Law enforcement and emergency services are in the area. Further instructions.
I thought probably asking for help. Yo, I'm scared. Like, I'm really scared, but I know what's going to happen. But, like, you just feel the tension, bro. Like, you feel it. Like, I really am shaking right now. Like, I'm scared. Like, this is crazy, and I've seen this before.
Come on, Mercy, please. Mercy!
I would have listened to the dog. If the dog is scared, I'm not going. Like, my heart is beeping so fast. Like, I really feel the attention. Also helps that I haven't seen this in 2 years, so I'm getting all the emotions back again watching this for the first time.
Mrs. Adler? Mrs. Adler?
Nico Parker is such a great actress. She's crying already. Like, you see her eyes tearing up. Yo, them tendrils. Oh my gosh. Hell no.
What are we doing, Joe?
Hit it again. I would hit it again.
You killed her. Baby, I'm sorry.
Joel, we gotta go.
Denise, get back inside the house! You lock your doors now!
If I was her, I would get in a car and leave right with him. But then again, I don't know.
Hold on.
Oh my gosh, look at her. Look at her twitching and running. Oh my gosh. Oh, he did.
70.
And all of this, I'm about to praise it again. This is how the game was. At this moment, you're in a car playing as Sarah.
We don't know.
They're saying it's...
Everything is the exact same.
Are we sick?
No, of course not.
That's the same line too.
Everyone shut up.
How do you know?
What?
How you know we're not sick?
They're saying it's mostly people in the city.
You'd have to go a lot, right?
We're fine.
Cause she went to the city. She's scared that she got sick.
What are you doing?
Got a kid, Joel.
So do we. Keep driving.
We could put them in the bag.
Somebody else will come along.
Exact scene, exact lines from the game.
Everybody had the same idea.
Can't get through. All right. Let's think it through. We'll think it through.
This is so tense. I feel it all over again.
Isn't that good?
I keep moving. Head north. Tommy, come on. Oh no, Mexico. Just far as we can.
We pick up the highway on the other side of the blockade. Then we're out.
Joe had a plan. We just never knew if it was going to work.
Maybe it's everywhere. Maybe there's nowhere to go.
The airplane. Oh, that's scary. I'm trying not to curse a lot, but I'm like terrified all over again. That is truly scary. Like, I'm trying to imagine myself in this situation. I'd be shook in fear. This is the exact scene from the game too. This is scary. This is terrifying.
Back.
The airplane. This is scary. That is one of the most intense scenes I have seen, bro. And it's not over. It's not over. This is scary. Why are you watching this? I didn't realize how scary this was. I think I was just so nervous because I didn't know how good this show was going to be. But this show is just too good.
You're right there. Don't move.
This is terrifying. You see people eat. Oh my gosh.
Are you okay?
My ankle.
Head to the river, I'll find a way. Get her out of here, Joe, go!
You keep your eyes on me, okay? You don't look anywhere else.
And the twitching. Yo, the actors that played the infected, they did a good job. Tommy's a good shot.
Don't move.
Oh, that wasn't Tommy. What the hell?
Daughter's hurt. Her ankle.
Stop right there.
Oh my gosh.
Easy now.
I feel it. I feel it coming.
What about Uncle Tommy?
We're gonna get you somewhere safe first.
Sorry. Yes, sir.
See, they didn't give him a chance, though. You don't know. You don't know if they sick. You didn't give him a chance.
We are not safe!
I feel it coming.
I'm sorry. Please don't.
Now I can say Tommy's a good shot. I feel it coming.
You're okay. You're okay. Move your hand, baby. Move your hand.
Oh, I know. Tommy, help me!
That's so heartbreaking.
Come on, baby girl.
Yeah, I'm crying again. I cried when I watched the first time. Like, it's so sad. They made you get closer with Sarah more than the game. But having Joe scream Tommy help me, like, that really, like, brings it in, the emotion. Like, bro, I'm crying on camera, yo. Like, that's just so sad. I still get emotional to that scene. And I know it's gonna happen because I've seen this story 100 times. But it's just, that scene is so sad, bro. I'm a crybaby. It's okay. This shit's so sad. Let me get myself together. I'm crying on camera. They still have planes or helicopters flying. See something flying in the background. Yo, I really cried on camera. Like, this is crazy. Like, I still cry over Sarah's death to this day. Like, it's really that emotional. It hurts. Like, it hurts. And I bet it hurts, like, even more if you're a parent. Like, I know you felt Joel's pain right there. Sarah didn't even die from a bite being infected. She died by getting shot. Like,
We don't want you falling out of the chair.
how did you get this?
It's gonna be a little tickle.
What if I told you that after we gave you some medicine, we're gonna find you your favorite food to eat?
Just a little needle.
I mean, at least they're not being inhumane with it, like shooting him on sight and like just injected him, because that would be very messed up. This is brutal to see, though. Good lord. Now, I couldn't live through like this every day. That's brutal.
Can't.
Late crew, 4 p.m. start.
Obviously, Joel works to keep his mind busy. Okay, so I never noticed at first. They do amputate people, so they know about cutting stuff off before it spread any further. Fireflies.
Unauthorized entry into a quarantine zone. And with a sentence of death by execution.
That's messed up. And I get it, they trying to keep control, but jeez.
You're short 5.
Weed.
Pills and bullets. Bullets and pills. The more you shoot people, the harder it is to sleep, I guess. Oh, you guess. You want them or not?
You want to take drugs. That's like the world's not over.
Stay off the streets for the next few nights. Firefly's been blowing all week. It's easy to make a mistake in the dark.
What's the title again? What happens in the dark comes to the light. I said that so wrong. I forgot. The Firefly saying. Oh, when you lost in the darkness looking for the light. There you go. Say, look.
What do you want me to say, Tess?
I'm not asking you to say anything.
I know explosion about to happen. I have my headphones on. I'm not trying to get a jump scare from this.
How about we just let it go?
No, beat her up.
I paid you for it, you sold it to someone else, and you spend my money. I mean, you think I've never done shit like that?
What about your guy?
He answers to me. So are we good?
I still jump. I knew an explosion was happening. It's just so loud. God, good lord. This is all them fighting the fireflies, though, right? That's probably the car she was supposed to have, maybe. I'm not sure. Or not. I know that was what they were looking for. Fighting the fireflies. I have something to say about this test, but I will wait till the episode is over. Because overall, she's a good test. I feel like she acts exactly like how the game version test was.
Count slowly and clearly from 1 to 10.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Slowly and clearly.
1, 2, 3.
Ellie's a little smart ass, but I love her.
7, 8.
You.
And hold out your...
She been through this.
Hey, people are gonna come looking for me.
Let me out or you're gonna pay, mother.
That's so sad. So they cut his like fingers off? Oh, cigarettes. I said weed. This is all about me.
If Tommy responded, we'd know. It's been 3 weeks. Show me where the tower is.
You can't be serious.
Clearly.
There are worse things than infected out there.
There are raiders. There are slavers. But you're sure Tommy's okay?
At this moment, Tommy was just probably traveling to Jackson, get to Maria. Or with Maria, I don't know. Well, he probably was already in Jackson, just couldn't get in contact with him. Good Lord, Joel. The baby in the background crying. I never noticed that.
I got you. Come on, you know these guys born after the outbreak who learned how to argue to start swinging?
That's now, and there's no outbreak. These YNs are crazy these days. Well, COVID is the outbreak.
The guys who jumped me were with Robert. He sold our battery to someone else. Nothing's lost.
If I don't get to Tommy soon, he's gonna die out there.
Robert is terrified of you. He's gonna get wind of it and skip. I need you to take a breath.
Yeah, that makes sense. He gonna run away. Marlene. I'm so glad they got the original actress for her. Didn't get nobody else.
We've been blowing up meaningless Fedra targets spread out all over the QZ.
What's the point of this? Is that your question? That's one of them. My answer is to follow fucking order.
We are in a war against a military dictatorship to restore democracy and freedom. Does that sound about right?
Firefly's beating Fedra anywhere. Rebellion takes time. If you fight for 20 years and you get nowhere, you're not a rebellion. Just spray paint.
We're taking that random girl locked in that room west.
Is this real? I believe it is.
I know what it is. So before they got that thing from Ellie, they was just rebellion, just starting a war. For nothing. I mean, I get it. No one doesn't want to live in a dictatorship, but causing unnecessary destruction, in my opinion.
But if you're feeling lost,
You tell me to look for the light and I'll break your jaw.
Anybody trying to hear that?
get into the building from below, Robert by surprise.
Pay this fucker back.
How about we start with thank you for saving your life? I am the one who told him not to shoot you, if you recall.
It's just unlocking you.
Is it gonna happen? I won't tell anyone about any of this. I swear.
Back to Federal Military School?
They put me there when I was a baby. It's for orphans.
They didn't put you there.
I did.
I did, Ellie.
You know who you are.
You're my fucking mom or something?
I look like your mom? My name is Marlene. I'm the leader of the Fireflies in the Boston QZ.
Why would terrorists dump me with Fedra?
We're safe there until you decided to sneak out. Terrorist?
Was Riley a terrorist?
I love the subliminal stuff being said.
Why won't you let me go?
Because you have a greater purpose than any of us could have ever imagined.
This one's done.
Definitely done.
Yeah. Maybe down here is where he was infected.
He looked dried up though. I've been there for quite some time. Oh, that's disgusting.
Some put a piano in front of us?
You smell that?
Gunpowder.
And blood. Set the battery.
Well, the battery's no good. He still tried to sell it. Twice. You greedy fuck.
Damn, Joel. Just threw her to the wall.
Joel?
Marlene?
So this is who Robert screwed us over with? The Che Guevara of Boston?
The merch was bad, and he obviously didn't take fuck off for an answer.
Don't.
Not at her. Pointed at me.
You can tell Joel lost all his humanity.
And to answer your question, I needed her better.
He really pointed a gun at a child.
You're the cause of it. You turned my own brother against me.
Okay, Joel. We're gonna move Ellie out of the zone tonight. You're gonna do it.
The hell we are.
them. Do it. You don't have a on your head, could you please?
Good Lord.
What are they capable of?
You get her there safely, and they'll give you what you need. I swear.
Asshole!
Get her to your crew at the State House. Before we hand her over, they give us everything that we want.
If not, we kill her. There and then.
Deal.
Really? That fast?
Joel.
Please don't fuck this up.
Don't fuck this up.
If you know, you know. I'm pretty sure everybody that's watching this probably knows, but for better or for worse, man, he had to do what he had to do.
Give us a minute, all right?
What the?
So what's the plan?
Oh. Those are the codes he get to talk to Bill, I believe.
So who's Bill and Frank?
Yep.
The radio's a smuggling code, right?
60s song, they don't have anything new. 70s, they got new stuff. What's 80s?
She's smart.
What are you doing?
Killing time.
Well, what am I supposed to do?
I'm sure you'll figure that out.
The watch is broken.
Your watch is broken.
He knows.
I've never been on the other side of the wall. Look how dark it is.
I wouldn't want to be on the other side of the wall.
But you know where to go, so we're gonna be okay.
Yeah.
Oh, the radio came on. They kept saying, like, wake me up before you go.
Shit.
Gotcha. 80s means trouble. Code broken.
Listen.
She clever.
You got a jacket in your pack?
Yeah.
Okay, get it. Time to go.
Holy.
Duck.
Oh,
Joe was like, can we really do this? I feel like that's a little moment you do in the game, I believe. You crawl into something, I think. Under a bus, that specifically. I'm not sure. Haven't played the game in a while, but trust me. I know the story in the back of my hand. This definitely was. You definitely do this in the game.
What the hell?
They didn't notice him?
You gotta be shitting me.
Okay, let's talk this out.
Turn around.
You let us do this run, we'll split the cards with you. Really, man?
Right, like,
By the book.
you know who they are.
Fine, everything off of this run, and half off on all of the pills.
Half off?
Out of your fucking mind.
Move.
Joan, he punches hard.
No, I'm not sick.
3 weeks old. Nobody lasts more than a day.
We gotta move, Joe!
Take the gun. This is when Bill calls. So I know this scene, people said they saw a clicker at the top of the building. I wonder if I can find it. Oh, I do! I see it right there! I never noticed that when I first watched it. I see it right there. I never noticed that when I first watched that. So I seen it. Jakarta, Indonesia. The below these two intros for the first 2 episodes for The Last of Us, like, they did such a good job. Really expanding more about learning this disease, because you really didn't get much information in the game, I believe, unless you like found the clues while playing. Not clues, notes and stuff while playing the game. You get more information, but some people probably won't see that.
Maaf sudah mengganggu makan siang.
Tidak apa-apa. Apakah saya ada berbuat suatu kesalahan?
Tidak. Tentu saja tidak.
Not a crime.
Bu Ratna, Profesor Mikologi, kita memiliki orang yang tepat.
Ini opiocordyceps.
Kami gunakan sebagai persiapan pengambilan sampel dari tubuh manusia, Bu.
Cordyceps tidak bisa bertahan pada manusia.
See, and that's what they say in real life. That's what they say in real life. We do not know. We do not know everything.
Kaki kiri bagian bawah, Bu.
So she was bit. Them tendrils are disgusting, bro. Them tendrils made the infected more scarier than what they already were.
Ini terjadinya, Pak.
Kurang lebih 30 jam yang lalu, Bu.
Seorang perempuan yang tiba-tiba melakukan kekerasan menyerang 4 orang rekan kerja dan gigit 3 orang diantaranya.
Lalu bagaimana dengan orang yang digigitnya?
Telah menjadi keharusan sesuai dengan prosedur. Mereka harus tetap dieksekusi.
Yup, they turned. But wait, she did get bit. She had on that
Jadi
leg.
artinya mereka masih berkeliaran di luar sana.
So who's the first to take flour? Eat something with flour.
Mari untuk membantu kami untuk mencegah penyebaran. Kami butuh vaksin.
There's none.
Tidak ada dan tidak ada vaksin.
Jadi apa yang harus kami lakukan?
Bomb.
Bom seluruh kota dan seluruh orang yang ada di dalamnya.
That's truly terrifying.
Bisa antar saya pulang. Saya hanya ingin bersama dengan keluarga.
Me and Ellie sleep the same way. That's like one of the most comfortable positions. I'm sorry.
It's not getting any worse, is it?
What was Marlene doing with an infected kid?
I'm not infected.
Well, technically you are.
She locked me up and had her guys test me every day to see if I was getting sick.
They'd make me count to 10 and hold out my hand and then keep it steady. But you know, I think what really impressed them was the fact that I didn't turn into a monster.
Not gonna be anything bad in here?
Just you.
Oh.
Haha. Fracture.
Your hairline, it'll heal fast.
Shoot, I want to do that first watch. Just probably thought Joel. They would think he's infected because his hand hurts and twitching.
Sneak her back into the QZ, we find a different way to get the bat.
And they'll kill her.
Well, better them than us.
And what are they eating? Bark? She got a whole sandwich.
Is that chicken?
Yep. Or until they get it from smugglers. Guess not you
No,
guys.
you guys.
Why are you so important to Marlene? And don't lie to me, or we'll take you back.
You take me back, you don't get your battery.
Then you must have heard that he wants to shoot you.
I mean, she was right there.
We're doing this for us. But we don't know what you're worth if we don't know what we have.
They're working on a cure.
And whatever happened to me is
It's the key to finding the vaccine. That's what this is.
Fuck you, man. I didn't ask for this.
You and me both.
They believe that she is. We get what we want.
I mean, y'all. She's the first person y'all saw in person.
If she so much as twitches.
Don't.
She seems so embarrassed for doing that. Why would you do that in the first place?
Can I have a gun?
Absolutely not.
Okay, Jesus, fine. I'll just throw a sandwich at them.
That sandwich was all on the ground. Not wrapped up or nothing. But they had more things to worry about than some dirty sandwich. They did a good job with the scenery in the show. Pretty scary sight, I'll be honest.
It's like a f***ed up moon.
They hit most of the big cities like this. Slow the spread somehow. Didn't in most places.
Didn't do much, clearly.
Where the f*** are they already?
You'll know it when they're close.
I didn't know last time.
How did you get bit?
You know the old mall in the QZ?
The one that's sealed off and boarded up and no one's supposed to go in?
Whatever, I snuck in.
So it was just you in there alone?
Yeah.
No.
I mean, you got some balls on you, sister.
Thanks. Everyone said the open city was crazy.
Not exactly like that.
You know, people like to tell stories.
So there aren't super infected that explode fungus spores on you?
Well...
Or ones with split open heads that see in the dark like bats?
Yeah.
Let's keep moving.
One thing I always think about every like zombie stories that animals are never really infected, and I just always wonder why they exclude that, or they just never decide to show an infected animal. But animals are never infected.
How do you even know what this is?
Have you heard of books? Well, I didn't know how to swim.
Seriously?
Do you think we have pools in the QZ?
No, smart ass. I mean...
I don't know how I was supposed to know that.
They're such assholes to each other.
This is so gross. Ma'am, would you like me to check your luggage? Yes, ma'am. Right away, ma'am.
You're a weird kid.
You're a weird kid. Just a skeleton.
You okay?
Yep. Fucking back.
All right, well, I mean, maybe I could climb up there.
No, well, I'm the smallest, so it'd be easier for me to get through.
Mm-mm.
Die and we get nothing. You stay.
Ah, good old game mechanic. Lifting people up.
Nice knife. Where'd you learn to do that?
The circus. Where are you from?
Texas,
What about Tess?
Detroit, it's in Michigan.
I go to school. I know where Detroit is. You two, like,
Pass.
how long do infected live?
Oh, I thought you went to school.
It's a really
Well, some last about a month or two, but there's others been walking around about 20 years.
I say, I don't affect that expiration date.
What now?
Then I guess enough people came through looking for the QZ. Bit by bit, year after year.
Yep.
They're connected.
The fungus also grows underground.
Long fibers like wires, some of them stretching over a mile.
You're not immune from being ripped apart.
Mm.
You understand?
That's crazy. Like that just makes
trying to keep you alive.
their zombies worse than what they already were. They were already scary and hard enough to survive, but that's even worse.
What do we do then?
Museum.
Well, there's a way across from the top floor.
He's bold.
Bone dry. Could mean they're all finally dead in there. Marlene packing one of these or just sandwiches?
Yeah.
We're gonna go slowly. If we come up against anything, we get behind us and...
I know they say they're bringing it back in season 2, but
I have a spare hand.
I wish they had sports in this season. But then again, that whole ground thing. I remember when I first saw this, I was like, well, they didn't need sports. That ground situation was replacing sports, and I think that's worse.
Cooked.
Finally, some fucking luck.
Oh, shit.
That's fresh.
What the fuck did that?
Okay, from this point forward, we are silent. No question.
It's creaky steps. Bodies piled onto each other. My goodness. Old ass building. Man, Ellie, look, she about to walk right back into that sculpture. Can't see, but they can hear. Oh, there was two. I was like, there's two, weren't they? There was two. The concentration you had to have to do that. I would have dropped everything at that moment, man. Yeah, see Ellie. Okay. Ellie, you make too much noise. Her breathing hard is what they heard. That was intense.
You alright?
Well, I didn't my pants. You kidding me? I mean, if it was gonna happen to one of us.
One thing I do like, I know people's upset about sports, but that was a good way to show for them to believe her, like, oh, she really is immune. She can just get bit like that easily. Whereas that she could breathe on the with the spores in the game.
Over there?
Yeah, I know, looks scary.
That was scary. This is wood.
Wait there.
Maybe the first bite didn't take. What about the second?
Why don't you just take the good news? Like to think for once, maybe we can actually win.
I get why she's upset, because she is bitten. Like I said, I know what happens, but I had this thought, like, Tess, how do you know you was... I guess maybe she just wished, you know, I hope this works. Just say, how are you ain't gonna survive long enough to witness this. And she knew that.
Everything you hoped for?
Jury's still out, but man, you can't deny that view.
They really did so much respect to the game. To literally capture the exact scene and lines. Oh, wait. So you can see something on her neck right there. But I think that's just blood. I think it's deeper around here. Ooh. I never noticed that before. So it looked like whatever that was landed on his head.
What's going on?
They went inside.
Come on!
Tess!
Who killed them? Petra?
No. One of them got bit.
Where did Marlene say that she was taking you?
Tess, It's over. We are going home.
This is not my home! Our luck had to run out sooner or later.
She's infected.
Show me.
Them bites are nasty looking.
This is real. Oh, she's real.
Her hand
I
twitching.
need you to get her to Bill and Frank's. No. And you said everything right. Please.
Oh, but he touched it. That's why.
How many?
All of them.
Say who you can say.
Joe looks terrified. Pedro doing a good job, man.
We're not leaving her! Get off me, you!
That's a nice shot right there. This is torture. I remember this lighter was pissing me off when I first watched this. This lighter don't turn on. This was just gross. Nasty kiss of death. Oh. R.I.P. Tess. And R.I.P. to the original actress of Tess too. So that was Last of Us, episode 1 and 2. And just like when I watched for the first time, for the second time, like those episodes are truly 10 out of 10. Great. Definitely pay respects to the game and the fans. Like the lines, the same lines, the exact same scenes, like everything was great. And the extra stuff they added to bring in more, to help bring in more emotion, to be more connected to the characters, was just great choices. And this is why it's considered one of the best live action adaptations from a video game, because it truly did respect. It truly paid homage to a game. Sarah's death, like, still hurts to this day. The video game is sad and I tear up, but like the show made me cry, and like I cried again. Like her death is really sad, and like I said, for them to make us really be with Sarah for like 15-20 minutes, and then halfway through the episode, we see her die. Like it hurts more. Like you really truly connect with Sarah, because you just know she just living her day-to-day life, getting a gift for her dad, and everything is literally flipped upside down. Like the world literally ends. So did such a good job with that. Like I would never complain about the casting in the show. Like the casting is so good. That's why I have no issues or doubt with the casting for season 2. Like they know what they're doing. If they didn't F up season 1, I don't doubt they would F up season 2 when it comes to casting. But just love every bit of it. Like episode 1 is literally 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 for me. Episode 2 is honestly 10 out of 10 for me as well. One thing I would like to mention is Tess. I remember when I first watched this, like I always felt like I want a little more from Tess, because in the game it really showed how much of a badass Tess is, because like Tess was on shit. She did not play when it came to her smuggling job. I kind of wish you saw a little bit more of her and Robert, going head to head, because in the game, like, you chase after Robert in the game with Tess, and Joel, eventually kills Robert, because he found out he's a liar. Then we meet Marlene. But it's like, I'm not really mad at the decision we didn't get to see much of Robert. I'm not really mad about it. I just kind of want to see more Tess, like showing more Tess how much of a badass she is. Because I remember some people saying like, it kind of made her look weak, and it was like disappointed of this version. And like, I'm not disappointed. I'm not mad about it. I just wanted to see more of it. But I like rewatching it. I like it more now, because like she's really smart, and she on her A game. Like it really shows that. So it's not too bad. I think I wish we had a little more action with Tess fighting people to really show how much of a badass she is. I think that's what I want. But overall, though, I ain't complaining at all, really. Like I have no problem with this version of Tess. I think she did an excellent job. It was a good representation of Tess, and also people got to remember, and including myself, that you can't really add everything from the game to the show, because on the show they do have a specific runtime they have to do. excellent first 2 episodes. Can't wait to finish the rest and watch it all over again and feel all the moment. I'll be crying on camera. Can't believe that. So future scenes that will be happening, and if you watch the show, you already know which scenes I'm talking about. Probably will be crying over them again. But if you enjoyed this video, like and comment, subscribe, and come back for the next 2 episodes. Bye.